Today we're going to be going through the entire UFC 313 card, Pereira versus Ankalaev. I'll be going through every single card in detail, give you my picks, my predictions, what I think will happen, what I don't think will happen. Most of these will be right. Hopefully, you know, guys, I'm the best picker on YouTube. These guys, they don't even look like them. I don't understand what's going on with the UFC art lately and the posters and shit. These guys, Pereira does not look like that, bro. Why is he Yasifa? He's like, it's crazy, bro. They doesn't even look like them, you know? All right, let's get right into it. I'm so excited for this one. You know what? I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for Pereira to prove the haters wrong. You know, it upsets me that people think that Ankalaev's going to have an easy domination in this one. And by no means do I think Pereira's going to walk through him. But with that being said, Pereira by first round KO. All right, let's get right into the card. Let's start with the early prelims on this one. We'll end with that one. Okay. Ozzy Diaz versus Jordan Santos. I think Jordan Santos will get it done. Lighter man skill. Ozzy Diaz not great. On to the next. Marion Santos versus Francis Marshall. Some up-and-comers fighting against each other. Francis Marshall looked good in his last fight. Showed the grappling off. Marion Santos is great on the feet. We've seen that he has the experience. I think Marion Santos will get it done. Hopefully by TKO in the second round once he figures him out on the feet. That's what I think will happen. I think I'm very high on Marion Santos. I think he's actually really good for the division. He got that crazy finish on the, I believe it was a tough finale where he left Conan Offley just on his knees. That was crazy. Anyways, I don't know how he came back faster than Marion Santos, but whatever. On to the next. I digress. Alex Morona versus Carlos Leal. I think Carlos Leal will get it done. Alex Morona, we've seen have fluke wins, look good, then look like shit, then look good, then look like he's randomly just good again. I don't understand it. I think it's the sauce. Carlos Leal by TKO in the later rounds. I don't think Alex Morona's a real fighter. I think he's somebody who believes in himself highly, and we've seen that work in the UFC. I digress. On to the next. Bruno Ferreira versus Armen Petrosyan. Now, I believe Bruno Ferreira got submitted by Magomed in his last fight, and Armen Petrosyan got exposed on the feet with that double back fist. He's literally on a highlight reel now. I see that once a week on TikTok. It's fucking ridiculous how shit this guy is on the feet. I believe Bruno Ferreira is going to get this one done by TKO in the second round, or maybe even the first round. I don't think Armen Petrosyan is that good. Yeah, I don't. I think Bruno Ferreira has more power. I think he has better striking. I think if he can get inside, do the dirty boxing, hit him with that gnarly overhand that he usually hits people with, I think he'll put Armen Petrosyan out. Second round KO. I'm very positive about this pick. Put all your money on Bruno Ferreira. Okay? I'm the best picker on YouTube. Predictions, you name it. All right? Oh, jeez. Joshua Van versus Rhea Tasuria. I think Joshua Van is the real deal. I think he is good. Why didn't we get Joshua Van versus Charles Johnson? That would have been a banger of a fight. That's what I would like to see. Straight up, stand up. Why not? Why didn't we get that one? This is what I'm talking about. Why are we putting Joshua Van in there against I guess it was short notice, right? Someone else filled in for him. Yeah, I think Charles Johnson. Jeez, I'm still thinking about that, bro. Crazy. I think Joshua Van's gonna get this one done by second round TKO, towards the later of the round or beginning of the third round. I think Rhea Tetsura is going to gas out. He's kind of like the great value version of Tetsuro Taira, um, and I just don't think he's that good. To be honest with you, I think his grappling is sloppy, and I think once he goes against a great person, I mean, what a guy, Joshua Van. You know, great takedown defense, great boxing, uppercuts, body shots. I think he's gonna get exposed on the feet, and that's just how it goes when you go against the king, Joshua Van, who's really an atom weight flyweight, but you know that's how we treat him out there in Southeast Asia. Okay, on to the next. Joshua Van by TKO, late second round, beginning of third round. I'm sure about this pick. Rizvan Kuniev versus Curtis Blades. You know, the way they're treating my boy Curtis Blades is insane. Bro just came off of a title fight loss, KO against Tom Aspinall, and he's going against a unranked Rizvan Kuniev who has been popped for PEDs repeatedly. God, please, I hope Curtis Blades exposes this guy and smudges him against the fence. I don't think Curtis Blades loses, and if he does, hang it up, brother. It's time. Hang it up. Yeah. Please, Curtis Blades, you gotta expose this guy. Push him over. Kick him in the mouth. I don't fucking care. Get him out of there. Hopefully he does some kind of smudge fest so we can see Rizvan versus Shamil the Blob Gaziev. And that would be a banger of a fight, but this is what I'm talking about. I don't think Rizvan deserves this, and neither does Curtis. Curtis, by smudge fest decision, I think is how he's going to win this one. On to the next. All right. King Green versus Mauricio Ruffy. I think King Green is going to get chinned in the first round. We've seen him get rocked in every single fight. I don't know why he's taking this one. This is very dangerous. And Mauricio Ruffy looked very good in his last fight. Even though the guy he went against was just a fucking Minecraft villager. You know, he just taking every hit, getting dropped, getting right back up, showing no sense of getting rocked. It was crazy. The shit Mauricio Ruffy was hitting him with was insane. I can understand why you would get gassed out. So I think he'll get this one done by first or second round KO. I don't even think it'll be a TKO. I think he'll just be out cold. And hopefully we can see King Green retire after this because his chin is gone. I would not like to see someone die in there. He's a fighter. I love King Green. He's great on the Jackson podcast. Don't get me wrong. This is no hate towards him. It's just he's chinny. And against someone up and coming like Mauricio Ruffy, I think it's going to be tough to get that win. Yeah, I'm excited for this one though, man. This one gets me amped. This is a great way to start off the main card. Mauricio Ruffy by first round or second round TKO. Honestly, I could even see it being the end of the first round. King Green doesn't do good when you pressure him up against the fence or you pressure him at all. I think he's great when you keep him at range. I think that's going to be a problem. And I think Mauricio Ruffy's going to expose that and put the pressure on him immediately. Yeah. I'm hype on him. I really am. I think he's one of the best fighting nerds. After Gene Silva, of course. Amanda Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo. I think Amanda Lemos is going to show some experience in the octagon, and I don't love this fight, but it's what we get, man. Amanda Lemos by decision. You know, this is going to be a sleeper fest. It's really going to bring down the main card. I wish it wasn't on there, but hey, we got a great fight up next. I digress. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Jalen Turner. Great fight. This is matchmaking at its best. This is what I'm talking about. I think Ignacio Bahamondes is going to get this one done. Both guys are tall lightweights. Jalen Turner does not do good once he gets out of the first round, is what I've noticed. If he cannot get that finish in the first round going into the second round, he slows down a lot. So I hope Ignacio can expose that and pick him apart at range for the first round and really start to put on the pressure in the second round going into the third. And I believe we will see Jalen Turner move up to welterweight after this one because he's too big, has too much muscle mass for the lightweight division. Problem is he's not as big as some of these other welterweights, and we've seen his grappling get exposed time and time again. I think Ignacio Bahamondes is the real deal, and I would love to see him get this one done, hopefully by TKO or submission in the second round going into, you know what, I think it's going to be the third round. I think he's going to exhaust Jalen Turner in the second round, pick him apart in the first round, get the finish in the third. That's how I see this one going. I digress. On to the next. Jalen Turner is very good, don't get me wrong. He's just, I think, a bit too depleted and drained for the lightweight division. I think he should focus on building some muscle mass and moving up. And I think we could really see his career take a turnaround. On to the next. Rafael Fiziev versus Justin Gaethje. You know, if both of these guys had full training camps, I think I could see a better fight coming out of it. I haven't heard shit from Rafael Fiziev at all, other than him sitting on the couch. He's been looking for a fight, I hear, for a while, and he hasn't gotten signed to one, which is kind of crazy. I think Justin Gaethje is going to pick him apart and have great defense because he's been in a full training camp for this is 5 rounds, right? I thought it was going to be 5 rounds. We know Fiziev gasses out in the later rounds. Justin Gaethje has been training his ass off. He's been having time off after the Max Holloway loss. That was in April of last year, okay? He's almost had a full year of recovery. Justin Gaethje does not recover that long, ever. I think it's going to do wonders for his game. I think he's going to come back looking brand new. He usually does after a bad loss. I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a Justin Gaethje masterclass. Rafael Fiziev is going to get pieced up after the first round. Second round, third round, fourth round. I can even see Justin Gaethje getting a finish in this one just because Rafael Fiziev is coming off the couch. Hopefully he can expose that and do well, but I don't know, man. Sometimes Justin Gaethje just throws the entire game plan out the window. Recently, he's been doing really well about staying consistent with the game plan and sticking to it. Yeah, Justin Gaethje by late fourth round TKO. Yeah, I think Rafael Fiziev is going to be. I don't think it's going to be like a finish. I think it's going to be like an exhaustion type of finish. Like he's just covering up, and Justin Gaethje's raining down on him later rounds, 4th, 5th round. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him go out cold, but that's what I'm predicting. You know, I would put your money on Justin Gaethje. Now this is the fight we've all been waiting for. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. I am so excited for this one. So Alex Pereira can finally expose Magomed Ankalaev's sloppy boxing and sloppy footwork. He's going to get chewed up at range. He's going to get put out cold in the first round, in the second round, in the third round. I don't care. I don't have an exact round prediction. Let's get into it. I think Magomed Ankalaev is going to take him down in the first round. I think Alex Pereira is going to survive the entire first round by literally oven-mitting, just grabbing Magomed's wrists and just holding on. Hopefully he can get back up towards the end of the round. I don't see that happening. I think Magomed's going to take him down immediately and hold him down for the entire round. I don't think he's going to do much with it. And I think Alex Pereira is going to get up in the second round or end of first round, land some strikes, land some leg kicks, and Magomed is going to begin to fade. That's how the snowball effect works. End of second round, I could see him getting a TKO with the left hook. We've seen Magomed get clipped by Rakic. We've seen him get clipped by, who is his previous opponent? Who is Magomed's previous opponent? Not Johnny Walker. That's a crazy case. I don't even want to hear about that one, all right? Who the fuck? Welcome to the club, buddy. You've knocked out Johnny Walker. Who the fuck hasn't knocked? I've knocked out Johnny Walker yesterday, okay? Last year. Johnny Walker is the chiniest fighter ever, okay? He's too big. He should go up to heavyweight. I don't know what he's doing still in light heavyweight. Welcome to the club, buddy, okay? Welcome to the club. Magomed has no power on the feet. And I don't think he does well against opponents who stand their ground and fight back well. Rakic is a natural counterpuncher, and he backs up a lot. He does not do well going forward. I think Magomed exposed that. But we saw as soon as Rakic pushed forward, Magomed didn't know what to do on the feet. Imagine going up against somebody like Alex Pereira, who will set you up for the left hook, for the high kick, for the calf kick. You don't know what's coming next, and then all of a sudden you can't afford to take a punch from him like you can from Rakic. Magomed got clipped by left hooks over and over and over by Rakic. You can't do that against somebody like Alex Pereira. It only takes one. That's why I think he's going to win. I don't see Magomed finishing him on the ground. So yeah, second or third round TKO by Alex Pereira. I think he's going to pick him apart after he gets up from the ground. Hopefully. Please don't get finished on the ground, bro. And this guy will finally be in everybody's top 10 of the UFC. He will be officially 10-1 or 11-1 in the UFC by KOing mostly UFC champions. I would be very surprised if Magomed either TKOs him or knocks him out. And honestly, I think that would build a second fight. If Alex Pereira wins, I could see him just going up to heavyweight, because what the fuck is left for him in the light heavyweight division? I digress. Like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm excited for this one. Pumped. I wish we still got the Justin Gaethje Dan Hooker fight. It's all right. Justin Gaethje, masterclass. Alex Pereira, masterclass. I digress. I'll see you guys after the fights.